The first car vanished on a rainy Tuesday. Alma Mensa had parked her silver Corolla outside her flat, keys still warm from the ignition. By morning, the space was empty, no shattered glass, no skid marks, just a rectangle of dry pavement where her life savings had slept. She stood there in her slippers, staring, heart hammering, certain there had to be a mistake. There wasn't. 3 miles away, in a dimly lit compound behind an abandoned workshop, Kweku watched rain bead and slide down the bonnet of that same Corolla. He didn't smile. He never did. For him, cars weren't dreams or milestones. They were inventory. Kweku had learned early that the best crimes made the least noise. He didn't smash windows or wrestle steering wheels in broad daylight. He studied routines. He learned which neighborhoods slept heavy, which security lights flickered, which cars were left overnight, and which disappeared by dawn. He noticed the little tells: vehicles parked the same way every evening, drivers who left spare keys hidden just in case, owners who trusted factory alarms more than common sense. When he moved calmly. No running. No drama. He favored speed and invisibility, slipping in during the thin hours when fatigue dulls vigilance. Within minutes, a car would roll away, lights off, swallowed by the city's shadows. By sunrise, plates would be swapped, identifying features altered, paperwork quietly forged or borrowed from wrecked vehicles. Some cars were broken down for parts and scattered across markets. Others were driven out of town and sold to buyers who asked fewer questions than they should have. The city began to feel it. A taxi driver lost his livelihood overnight. A nurse missed shifts because her transport vanished. A young couple postponed their wedding, the deposit meant for a car gone with it. Each report sounded the same, no sign of forced entry. Police bulletins stacked up. Insurance premiums crept higher. Fear settled in like dust. Kweku told himself it wasn't personal. He told himself the city was careless, and he was simply efficient. But cracks formed. One night, he lifted a dark SUV from a quiet street and found a child's car seat in the back, a teddy bear tipped on its side. He paused, longer than usual. The pause cost him. Cameras don't blink. A grainy clip, just a silhouette, a gate was enough. Patterns emerged. Routes overlapped. An undercover buy went sideways. When officers finally found him, the workshop was full of ghosts, stripped shells, mismatched parts, documents that didn't quite agree. Kweku didn't resist. He looked smaller under the fluorescent lights, hands still, eyes tired. In court, victims spoke. Alma described the hollow, where her car had been. The taxi driver spoke about selling his radio to pay rent. The judge spoke last, about choices and consequences. The sentence was long. The city exhaled. But the lesson lingered. What this case teaches us: real, practical facts. How car thefts commonly happen. Exploiting routine. Thieves watch habits. Where cars are parked, when streets are quiet. Low-noise methods. Many modern thefts avoid breaking glass to reduce attention. Identity laundering. Stolen cars may be quickly altered or paired with documents from similar vehicles. Fast resale. Vehicles are sold whole, moved across regions, or dismantled for parts within days. How to reduce your risk of car theft. Break predictability. Vary parking spots and times when possible. Layer your security. Factory alarms help, but combine them with visible deterrents, steering locks, immobilizers, or tracking systems. Mind the keys. Never leave spares in or on the car. Store keys in signal-blocking pouches at home. Light and sight. Park in well-lit, busy areas. Working security lights matter. Use garages wisely. Lock them and don't advertise what's inside. Mark your car. Etching or marking parts can make resale harder and recovery easier. Report fast. The first hours matter. Immediate reports increase recovery odds. How to avoid buying a stolen car. Verify identity. Check the VIN/chassis number on the vehicle against documents. Mismatches are a red flag. Demand proper paperwork. Legitimate sellers provide original registration, valid IDs, and a clear ownership trail. Be wary of too good prices. Deep discounts often hide problems. Inspect professionally. Mechanics can spot tampering or mismatched parts. Use official checks. Where available, confirm the car's status with motor registries or police databases. Meet smart. Legit sellers don't rush, pressure, or avoid public places. Car theft thrives on silence and speed. It shrinks when routines change, questions get asked, and communities stay alert. Alma eventually replaced her Corolla. She still locks it twice, still looks back as she walks away, but now she also tells her neighbors what she learned. Because prevention, like crime, spreads person to person. If this story shocked you, make sure to like this video and subscribe for more gripping true crime stories every week. What would you have done if you woke up and your car was suddenly gone? Have you, or someone you know, ever experienced car theft? Drop your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I read them all, and your story might even inspire a future episode.